You're gonna come out and I haven't looked too much into it, but I'm gonna come out see if I can find anything wrong with the Elko. So a couple times I did have it running since I got it home from Bandamere over a month ago. Pretty much just bringing it back into the garage. It's been running fine, starts right up. So I did just have it on the battery tender, so the battery's fully charged, but I'm not sure what's going on with it, if it's wiring or what. I think it's some loose wires somewhere, but I do eventually plan on rewiring the whole car, and I'll have problems with the tail lights. But yeah, I'm gonna start it up, probably take it around the block, move the Camaro out of the way, and if I'm gonna cold start this, I might come back out later and hear the Amani one more time. I've buttoned up a few things, but still needs a lot more work. So yeah, let me clean out some of the stuff on the interior, and you guys gonna have to hold me to it because I keep putting it off, getting the headliner, ordering that. But I have all the trim pieces, but just don't feel like putting them on without the headliner going there. I want to redo all the. Like I said, I want to clean up the wiring, and then I'll probably eventually might even take out the center console, but we'll see. But yeah, let me clean this up a little bit. Probably get the Camaro out of the way and see what the Elko wants to do. Well, just thought about it. I have the hood for the Bonnie back here, so probably won't be taking it out unless I grab one of my neighbors real quick, have them come put the hood back on. So I'll check about that, but I will get it started up, let it run for a little bit, and see what's going on with that. In the meantime, I think I can catch him before he leaves for work. Get one of the Robs to help me put the hood back on. But yeah, let me find the bolts for it just in case we do get to it. So yeah, we'll set back, but we'll be alright. Alright, so before I get started with the Elko, I think I'm going to check a couple of fuses, make sure everything's good. But you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Probably hasn't been started in about 2-3 weeks, so here we go. try. Everything seems like it's pretty good. Oil pressure might be a little low for a cold start. Might want to check that here in a little bit, but I'll get it out. I'll get it out first, and then I'll come back, check when it's hot. But yeah, everything else seemed fine, so I'm gonna attempt to take it out, and we'll see how it goes. And warm it up for a little bit, then I'll pull it out, then just go around the block or two, see if it cuts off or not. Not sure how that's going to do, but pull it out of the garage and then let it warm up a little bit. Tie it onto a box. Alright. Screw it, it's warmed up. drive around the neighborhood, let it warm up and everything. Car did just fine, so not sure what happened up at Bandamere, but I think it's some wiring back here. I think I need to secure the battery a little bit better, but I think I tossed something back there and it might have nicked a line or something, or one of the wires, and put a short in it. And I think it was to have a little fuse box in there. And I think I have a relay box up under the dash, but I think it might have nicked the power wire I have from the battery to this fuse box. It might have nicked that and caused the wire to come loose and just shorted out, I guess, when I got on it, or the battery moved a little bit. So I'll definitely be getting an actual tie down for the battery instead of just strapping it back there. Like I said, I want to rewire the car anyway. I think whoever put the alarm on wired it to the brake switch or something like that, so whenever you push the brakes, you get a little alarm sound going off. So I want to fix all that and just clean up the wiring overall. But for the most part, the car did fine. It might need an oil change. I don't think I've changed it since I put the motor in, and that was over 3 years ago. Just had a bird fly in here, so we'll have to get that guy out. But yeah, that's about it. It did good around the block and everything, so I'm not sure what happened. I think it was just that little bit of wiring, but we'll see. I gotta find out where this bird is. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, the Elko did a pretty good job. Fans and everything came on from the Holly. I didn't have to hit the toggle switch or anything, but if I needed to. The fans are good. The light bar is good. Good truck, right? You gotta have a light bar. We still have to fix the power steering pump. Forgot about that one. Or not the power steering pump, the gearbox. That's still leaking a little bit. So, gotta fix that. And just clean it up a little bit. Yeah, it's just a little update on the Elko. Doing alright. I guess now she wants to start acting right, so we'll see if we can get her out some more before the weather turns. And I did want to hear this in the daytime, so I don't know. That could be the short. See how the fans just died out a little bit. Those should be on all the time, and that's on. So might have to double check those wires down there, those ground wires, but should have been fine. Those should run constantly when the switch is on, but we'll see. Need some air in the tires. Notice that one's kind of low. That one's low. Really needs an alignment also. But we'll get there eventually. Like I said, this was the project car, learning everything on. Monte is the one I took a little bit more time with, so we'll see about that. But yeah, I do want to get a little bit of a start on this just to hear it one more time. So I'm gonna put this down and hook some stuff up, test out these lights again, and we'll call it a video. good there. Lights are all good. Just want to see those again. Alright, so bunched some stuff up. Still waiting on a 90-degree fitting for the oil feed. Ordered the wrong size, so that should be coming in shortly. Again, I'll only run this for a couple seconds. Actually connected the drain plug, or the turbo drain, connected that hose to the oil pan, so it's not going to leak any more oil. It was a little bit, put some more oil in it. When I want to run it some more, eventually I'll do an oil change on it, put some fresh oil in it. You put the wastegate or blow-off valve, whichever one it is. Put that on, and the dump tube. So I'll put those on, and like I said, it's going to be a quick startup. Just run it for a couple seconds and cut it back off. Just want to hear it again. And from the first startup, I know it sounded pretty good. A little bit louder than I was expecting, even though I know there's no exhaust on it. I kind of want to keep it on the quiet side when I actually do run the exhaust and everything, so we'll see how that goes. But when I did start it up the first time, I forgot to plug in this coil pack here, so it was only running on 7 cylinders. So I'll do a quick startup, see how it sounds, and then I'll cut it right back off. So here we go. Doesn't look like it's going to be a second startup on the Monte today. I think the fuel pressure regulator has a leak in it, so it's pretty bad. I actually climbed up under the car and is leaking all the way down and onto the oil pan also. So I think I'm done messing with it today. Everything else is good. I checked everything else. No oil or no fuel is leaking from anywhere. So all that's good. It's just right up top here. Try to tighten it down and everything. Eventually, I think I'm about to pull it off, double check everything. Might put some thread sealant or Teflon tape in there Teflon tape or whatever it is, like the plumber's tape or something, to seal up the threads so it won't leak. So I'll look into doing that. If not, I'll just look into a new fuel pressure regulator. They say nothing's leaking along here, nothing's leaking anywhere. Everything else is dry. That's all dry. I had a towel back here to check those. Those were a little loose, but tightened all those up, so that's all dry. Nothing leaking. All good there. That was all tightened up, so nothing leaking there. So when I go to start it, it has fuel pressure. It had a little bit more, so I did back that up a little bit. So there's less pressure coming through there. But still, as soon as I start it, it shoot up, have fuel pressure. As soon as I cut the key off, it drops instantly, which probably what it's supposed to do. But it's still leaking, so we'll see if we can fix that another day. As far as today, I'm just gonna go inside and relax. Should get the bike out, but it's a little hot out. Yeah, it's a little hot out, so I'm gonna go in and just relax. But yeah, no startup on the Monte. Delco did his thing. I don't know if they're jealous of each other or what, but about to get them to play nice together one of these days. But yeah, it's soon. Just have to adjust the hood too. I think the nose has to come up actually. But yeah, I have to do some stuff with that. But yeah, we'll get there eventually.